Hey guys, welcome to the members area. I wanted to talk you through a topic today and give you as much value as I can, as I promised. And the video is, the video is how to be more charismatic, because Danny's really good. He goes through your questions sometimes and looks at what you guys are asking for and what is kind of, broadly, I'm getting my words right now, what do guys most need? So we kind of do a tally, we get all these questions in, and Danny said, guys want more stuff, Johnny, on personality and how to be more charismatic with women and really bring out that, that self-confidence. So what I want to do is, I want to sit down, I want to spend as much time as I can so I get this out, and I feel I'll give you enough. And I also want you guys to tell me what, if you feel I gave you enough and you've understood it right, and then I'm going to be happy at some point. Me and Danny are going to go out, we're going to do some infield stuff. We are filming for an anxiety product, so we've spent a lot of time. So for the meantime, check out the playlist, Full Infields and Coaching. There's loads of infields there, breakdowns. I've done a few new ones, so I hope you'd like them, check those out. So, how can you be more charismatic with women? How can you bring out your playful side, your sense of humor? How can you infuse them? How can you make them feel good? How can you get, better results? So, one thing I want to give you is something I've been using all my life, and I didn't even realize it. So I'm going to break it down today. I'm going dizzy, too much Red Bull. So, the first thing I'm going to say is wit. Banter and quick wit. And I'm going to give you an example now. I was talking to Danny about this earlier and explaining how powerful it is and why it works. And I learned this from, this is one thing I will confess. I naturally had it from a kid in the family. It's the Irish in me. But I also recognize this in stand-up comedians. It's called wit, it's humor, and it's fucking timing, and it works amazing, especially on the street. So let me give you an example, loads of examples of how you can be more witty and charismatic. It's being prepared, not in a routine way, but for situations that are unprepared. So, here it goes. Sorry, this bloody Red Bull. So, what I do is I use very fast comebacks in when a girl says something. So if I stop a girl on the street and I say, and you guys probably do something similar to me if you watch my stuff, hi there, I want to stop you, I want to come and say hello, I think you look lovely, or you look attractive, or whatever my comment is, and I say, where are you from? And she might say, I'm from Latvia, why? And I might go, no, I'm just interested to know where you're from. And then I might say, so how was your day? How do you feel? And she goes, oh, I'm really tired. And this is when I get charismatic and I come with quick wit. I might say, so what are you tired for? Was you up last night up to no good, doing naughty stuff? So can you see that? It's very sexual, it's very playful, and it's very quick-witted, and it's the speed of how I do it. So I'm going to redo it again. So if I say to the girl, how are you feeling? And she's like, oh, I'm all right, I'm a bit tired. And then I go, oh, so what was you up to last night? Was you up to no good and causing trouble, was you? So look in the camera. I know my face ain't the prettiest sight, forgive me. Look at my smile, look at my cheekiness, and look how I come back quick. Now this may sound simple, and it is simple, it's so effective. If you can master this, you'll start being witty. And what I say to Danny is, if you're even nervous when you do it, if you're not hiding that you're nervous and you say it, you express it with full speed, full charisma, smile, it has a really good effect. I'm going to give you another example. So I said to the girl today in the conversation, how old are you? And you guys know I do that a lot. And again, you can do it, or if it doesn't suit you, you don't have to do it. So listen to what I do. Watch my expressions in the camera, it's very important. How old are you? And she goes, don't know if I want to answer that, Johnny. And I'm like, she's like, why? And I'm like, because I want to know what I'm dealing with. See the quick wit. How old are you? I get a reaction. I'm not sure I want to answer that. Why do you want to ask me how old I am? Because I want to know what I'm dealing with. And I say it with quite a sharp edge on it. It's not aggressive, it's very playful. And you got to smile. I don't know any man who is charismatic, trying to think of one, you'll probably tell me, and doesn't smile. Smiling is the art of charisma and humor. Obviously I'm talking to the camera now, so when I say to her, I want to ask you that, because I feel like it, it's cheeky, and then the girl will say, woman said to me, I'm too old for you, Johnny, because I'm 31, I'm almost 40, and I went, what? When you look fantastic for a 40-year-old, look at your figure, it's fast, it's energetic, it's charismatic, it's honest, and it's sexual. So that's one of many ways you can be charismatic. Another way you can be charismatic is not caring about rejection. I think when guys lose their charisma is when they are afraid to get rejected. Now, if you think of it like a human video game, and I know I've said in videos, don't think of it like a pickup video game, just hear me out. If you think of it, this is a social video game. I'm going to go out, I'm going to speak to as many women or people in a social environment as I can, with the mindset of couldn't care less if I got rejected, just going to have fun and going to laugh. I guarantee you, first couple you do, you might feel a bit in your head, and so do I, I'm only human. But after 3 or 4 or 5, you almost kind of knock yourself into alignment, charisma. The other video I done on alignment and congruency, it's almost the same, it goes through everything. And you'll feel yourself getting more charismatic. And even I was speaking to Danny earlier, Danny was saying, when he had a conversation in Westfield with a girl, just having a chat with her, flirting with her, when he went and spoke to another girl, when he got her contact details, he got himself more into that mode. And all you're doing is you're really getting yourself into a more of a charismatic mode. So for me, getting into state is getting into a more charismatic, you know, feeling. So this is, as you guys can see, it's something broad. It's technical, it's physiological, it's psychological, it's emotional, and girls really feel it. So if you feel that you're not being charismatic and it's just not working, you're going up, you're like, fucking hell, it's not working out, I'm going up, they're just not stopping, they're not talking to me, sit down for a second and just think about, number 1, am I enjoying it? And if they're not responding well every time, you're probably not. Number 2, am I smiling? Am I making eye contact? And am I saying it quick? Because, for example, if girls are in a rush, you ain't got much time. You have to get that window in and show as much as personality as you can. So think of it like an audition. So I'm at an audition now and I've got 4 judges and they're like, right, Johnny, we've got 20 people in the room today. You're playing the part as the guy who is chatting up women. We want a new hitch, and we got 20 guys. This might happen, and we want to see what you've got in a minute. Show us your game and pretend you're talking to a woman now. Show us how you do it. All right. Excuse me, where are you from? You're very attractive. And the girl might say, thank you. Can you? All right. So tell me, what's your favourite food? What's your favourite alcohol? And what's your favourite position in the bedroom? Now, look, I've made Danny laugh a little bit there. If I can make you giggle a little bit, and it's a bit controversial within reason, I've just charmed you with charisma. And the way I do that is speaking my mind, getting in what I've got to say quick because I've got a short window. There's an audition. The woman's rushing to get to the tube, or she's on the street. She's not expected to be approached on the street. But because I've done it so fast, I've condensed down my energy, my charisma. She's going to want to talk to me. Now, if you're at that stage and like, well, yeah, I'm at that stage, Johnny. Come on, I want to get numbers. I want to get on dates. I want to get laid. I want to push this thing. I've been doing this for ages, not working out. Communication skills. Listen with the ears. That's what they're for. Listen, repeat, expand, infuse, give value. Now, example. I'm talking to a girl, like I was saying, and I say, so what have you been up to? How you been? Whatever country, whatever town, what have you been up to? Open-ended question, how you been? She's like, yeah, I've been all right. How's your work life? Happy in work, you know? And she's like, yeah, I'm all right, work's going well. What do you do for work, by the way? I'm interested. Oh, I work as I work in finance, or I work for a stock and shares company, or I do whatever. I say, how's that work out? Do you enjoy that? And she's like, yeah, I love it. And so, do you know what? I've got to be honest. I never thought a woman as attractive as you and well dressed could do a job like that. And I'm not stereotyping you. I just couldn't see you doing that. I'm really impressed and blown away. Now, can you guys feel that? I'm almost gaming you now, and I know you can because I've been doing this for so many years. And even when I talk into the camera, I'm being myself. But if I don't infuse these techniques, you guys go, oh yeah, Johnny's just saying. I've got to infuse, not because, well, 1, because I've got to because I want to teach. 2, because I enjoy it, and 3, because it's a pleasure and I've learned how to do it. So charisma is a communication skill on communicating your qualities, what you want to say, and also when someone gives you back, i.e. a woman, information, how can you take that information, not just go, all right, yeah, you work in a bank, oh, finance is good, you make a lot of money, yeah, my brother worked in Canary Wharf, yeah, great. Next, that's fucking boring. No one wants. Charisma is about getting information and going, what can I do with that information? How can I infuse this person? And quite often or not, most times the woman probably hates her job because I've made her feel so good about it. She convinces herself, yeah, I do like my job. And then after she realizes she hates it, that was a joke. But all I'm doing now is framing charisma. And notice now how my body language, I'm getting more infused, and I'm in the camera and I'm speaking, I'm vibing, and it's real. This is how I am when I talk to women. Then, once they get that, I can have a break. I can come down, relax, have a pause, and just let it be normal. So charisma is all those things, and I'm going to keep adding more. I told you guys, if you stay on the members area, you opt in, you pay your £7, because look, I need to cost of filming, going on dates, and keep me enthusiastic. I'm going to give you guys, deliver so much more. So another thing I can think of in charisma is, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Because when you're vulnerable, when you're coming from vulnerability and you're showing your insecurities, massively charismatic. I've had students on boot camps before go up to girls and go, do you know what? I'm shitting my pants to come up to you and talk to you. I've got to do it and come and say hello. And these, you know, sometimes it's an established man who's working and makes a lot of money. He might be a banker or a lawyer, and he's coming up saying this to a girl, and the girl is laughing her head off because she's just cracking up, going, "What is all this about?" And she's loved it. He's flattered her. He's shown vulnerability, and he's called it out. So it's hard to be charismatic if you're not being honest. So all my teachings, I'm going to keep stressing them now. If I've got any media watching or any feminists, which I completely love because I've got some followers, is about honesty, integrity, vulnerability, confidence. It's all those things. So when you can bring them in, and if you're thinking, fucking hell, I can't do all this just to be charismatic, don't have to do all of it. Just have to do what Bruce C said. Take what is useful, reject what is not useful, and add what is your own. You've got to do it in your own style. Again, just because Johnny Berba does it like this, that's not how you look when you're being charismatic. I've had students who are calm and collected and just go to a girl, "So why should I take your number?" And the girl will start giggling because the energy's there. So again, being charismatic is, you've got to enjoy it. You've got to learn to enjoy it. I keep saying it. It's not something you can fake. You can't be going out just saying, "I'm going to use this, I'm going to use," and hopefully this has got to be something you love. You've got to love it to the point where even if 50 girls reject you, and that's probably not going to happen, or they don't want to talk to you, you still enjoy it. Now, to go even more advanced, how I'm still learning to be charismatic, I'm not always in it for me. Don't always do it because you want a phone number or you want to get laid. I went out today, I'm doing videos for YouTube, and I'm enjoying it more than when I'm getting laid, and I really mean that. And I know that's hard to comprehend because one, I'm teaching, I'm giving value, I'm changing lives. Number two, because I'm just enjoying going up, giving compliments and just being charming. So I think I've really stressed the mindset. If you still are struggling, then write in the box below, and I'm going to put some more stuff out. And I think, yeah, I'm happy to do a demonstration. Me and Danny will go out at some point, and we're going to shoot some videos demonstrating, being charismatic. I'm going to add one further. Watch comedy. I was watching a comedy the other day with Catherine Tate. She's a female comedian. She's absolutely brilliant, and she plays a nan in it. It's called Nanny Taylor. And okay, she's full of foul language, but she's so charming, so charismatic. So I hope that helps. I was about to say like and subscribe, I realised it was the members area. So go out there and put those principles to place. Number one, honesty. Number two, listening skills, expand and elaborate and be fun. Number three, infuse them and energize them. Number four, get your auditioning quick. You've got a short amount of window, so fill in your personality quick. Number five, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Number six, it doesn't matter about rejection. Number seven, don't always do it because you want something out of it. Do it because you're enjoying it, all right? Now be charismatic. I'll see you in the next video, bye.